The sari has been worn by South Asian women for centuries. It is something one GTA woman has been on a mission now to modernize, and she's turned it into a full-time job. Nanaba Duncan spoke to Tia Buva about where she started and how it led her to create what she calls yoga pants for saris.
As I was shooting these pictures, because I wasn't really moving around, I was just posing for a picture, I would wear yoga pants under the sari. And I was comfortable, it wasn't something I dreaded. And my husband, who unwillingly, but I convinced him to take these pictures, would always ask me, why don't you just wear the yoga pants to these weddings and these events that you never like wearing the regular underskirt to? And I was like, well, that's not going to work because the yoga pants has a wide band, and as soon as you tuck a sari in, it'll come undone as soon as you start moving, right? So when I was posing, it was fine, but as soon as I started moving, it would come undone. And then so he was like, well, why don't you just get a skirt in the same material that has a drawstring waist, and then you can just wear that. And it didn't exist, so I created it. This is what my grandma, my mom, and a lot of women of today wear.
Okay.
It's one size fits all, but it flatters no one.
because of the bunching?
Like because of the bunching, it's just a straight, yeah. It's just a straight cut. There's a lot of extra fabric that you don't, I mean, the sari already is 6 yards. You don't need any more fabric underneath. So what that skirt does is it allows you to have a good base to work with so that no matter what drape you do on top with the sari,
and the silhouette is important, isn't it?
It's so important.
I'm wearing this beautiful color. I love it. And I get it. Like, it feels really comfortable. I would wear this on my own, just like around the house. But what I'm really interested in is this drawstring. It's really strong, and I imagine that's very important.
So important. So it's basically holding together 6 yards of fabric. And we're going to do it in the nivy drape, which is very popular in the South, but if you were to Google a picture of a sari, the nivy drape is what will come up. So it's pleats in the front, very similar to those two. Pleats in the front with a with the end of the fabric over your left shoulder. You want to look at yourself in the eye?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh my God! It's amazing! I love it. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. People who are not South Asian buying this?
Yes. A lot of them message me to say, hey, would it be wrong for me to wear a sari? Would it be wrong for me to purchase from you? And my personal opinion is that if they're taking the time to research and, follow someone like me who I, show the drapes. Like buying a sari and draping it like a toga and going to a toga party, that would be disrespectful. But taking the time to really understand how to wear the garment, what the garment is about, what its history is, what its significance is, and just educating themselves before wearing, I think that is the most respect you can give any culture or any tradition.
Certainly is a beautiful garment. Tia was one of the panelists last night talking about women-run businesses. You can watch that discussion. Just head to facebook.com/CBC Toronto.